Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy JD Live and I'm back into the video, and today is actually a different type of video. This is not a reaction. I know y'all clicked on the video trying to figure out why is this book so special. But yeah, the title of the video, this book had changed my life. It's the Robert Kiyosaki book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know if you guys never even heard of it, but I want to let you guys know that I read this book, very good book, and I'm going to show you guys that I have proof that I actually read it. I read this book that I downloaded on my phone, and it's right here, as you guys can see. I don't know if y'all can see that. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Right under it says finished. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'll click it for you. And I don't know if y'all can see that. Probably not. It says 416. That's the last page of the book, and I finished the book. So yeah, it's the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description so you guys can actually get you guys a copy of it. But I'm gonna talk about it really quick. This is a little review on it. It's my honest opinion on the book and the truth about Robert Kiyosaki. So pretty much the breakdown of the book. Wait, before we get into it, hit that like button for me though. Hold on. Comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new to this channel. And I wanted to just make this video because I wanted to just talk about this book that I feel like provides a lot of value to a lot of people all around the world. And this book has changed my life and changed my mindset. So I really want to talk about it because I really like this book, and I finished it, and I plan on reading it again. But I only read it once, but I plan on reading it again. But yeah, let's just get into it, right? So Robert Kiyosaki in the book, you know, he's a millionaire. He talks about rich dad and a poor dad, right? So the story is about, it starts off as him explaining his life growing up as a kid, having a rich dad and having a poor dad. The poor dad, you know, I think he was right, he was a teacher, I believe. I believe he was a teacher, if I'm not mistaken. He was a teacher, you know, making, you know, teacher salary, and he lived, you know, the life as a middle class and everything. And the rich dad, you know, I think he was a CEO, invested in real estate. He was a business owner, and then pretty much he just tells like different lies as him, you know, hanging out and being around with his rich dad and being with his, you know, poor dad. So he just talks about each and every one, each individual, and he just pretty much says that, you know, that like he pretty much gave like the side of the story of like the rich dad and the side of the story of the poor dad. He just pretty much tells you like the different lives between the two, what happened when he was with the rich dad and what happens when he was with the poor dad. So that's pretty much the breakdown. But like what really stuck to my attention with this book, that really stuck out, is when he talked about liabilities versus assets. Now this changed my mindset. I didn't even know what a liability and an asset was. So let me break it down. A liability is something that you're liable for, right? And that pretty much, like, I'm gonna give you some examples. So liabilities, like he explained in the book, are actually your car, your house, jewelry, pretty much things that depreciates in value over time, right? Liabilities, as he explained in the book, are pretty much money that you invest in that simply you're just spending money on. That's not making you any money. Now, assets is a different thing. Assets is when you're putting your money, you're investing your money into something that produces cash flow, like real estate, stocks, bonds, a business. You know what I mean? Like, and he like says that in order to become rich and wealthy, you need to acquire more assets rather than liabilities. And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, y'all, some of y'all probably listening to me and like, what are you talking about? But like, when I finally understood that, it changed my mindset. It made me realize like he's right. Like he's saying that, you know, you really he said it's not always good to save money, but it's better to invest money. But it's better to invest money that's gonna make you money. He also says that the rich doesn't work for money. A lot of y'all probably wondering, what do you mean the rich doesn't work for money? Doesn't everybody have to work for money? Doesn't everybody have a job? What he means is that the rich has their money work for them. So what he's saying is like investing your money in assets and things that produces cash flow, like I said before. Like, also there's a term called passive income. And passive income is pretty much something that you either trade your time or you trade your time or you trade your money. You invest your money in that it's going to continue to keep making you money over and over and over again. Like for example, an idea of passive income is stocks, right? Like I just said, that it produces cash flow. When you invest money into a stock, and if it's the dividend stock, it pays you quarterly dividends, like monthly, yearly, so on and so forth. So, and I also this ties in with the book, but I don't know if you guys know who Warren Buffett is. When he said this ties into the book in some way. He pretty much says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. Until you die. So that just plays a part into it with the whole, in assets, acquiring real estate, stocks, bonds, businesses, things that produce money. Obviously, with businesses, it could go up and down, it fluctuates. Even with real estate, it fluctuates, but it's gonna produce you cash flow at the end. But businesses sometimes don't produce cash flow, but you know what I mean. Compared to just things that don't produce no percent of cash flow at all, because he explained with liabilities, you may think a house is your asset. It's really not an asset. When Robert Kiyosaki explained in the book that um, when you put a down payment on a house, right? If you guys know about, putting a down payment on a house so that you can, pay towards the mortgage, pay off the loan for the house, you're putting money into that house to pay off that house. So when you're doing that, it's not giving you no money back. You're not getting a return on your investment. You're simply just putting money in to pay down the house so that you can acquire the house. You know what I mean? So pretty much the same concept. And yeah, there's a lot more that goes into the book, but that's pretty much the broken down, simpler form, the whole thing about the book. And it really just changed my mindset on everything about life, about spending habits, about investing, about liabilities, about assets, about mindset, and just an overall thinking of financial literacy. This book definitely teaches you about finances, teach you about financial literacy, and it's going to teach you to get ahead in life and prepare yourself for the future and invest in for your future, invest into yourself so you can live a better life, you can take care of your family, and you can just be well off in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. If you like my review, please hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and share this video with anybody you would like to that would want to hear about this book. And yeah, like I said in the beginning of the video, the book will be down below in the description. Go copy you a copy of the book. Click the link and go get you the copy of the book. It's really good. It changed my life. It changed my mindset. And a lot of you guys, even if you're young, your 20s, 30s, 40s, everybody should get this book just to help them in your life. You want to better your life and you want to get your finances in order, you want to gain financial literacy, go get this book. This will definitely provide all the value you may need. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see y'all next one.